I'm Pravina. First up today, we will bring you the eye on the news of Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum. The government will not compromise with the smoking ban in our restaurant, food outlet and hawker stall as it involves public interest, said Health Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Zulkifli Ahmad. He said the government directive to ban smoking at all eateries would stay, despite the protest from restaurant owner and operators who voiced dissatisfaction with the rule, which will take effect in January. Smokers will have to find other places so that they can smoke as much as they want, but not at public eateries, as the smoke are harmful to the children, the elderly and especially for pregnant women, he told reporters at the Parliament lobby today. On Monday, 3 associations representing more than 20,000 eatery owners held news conferences to express their dissatisfaction with the move by the Health Ministry to enforce ban on smoking at food outlets effective January 1st, 2019. In another development, Dr. Zulkifli said the ministry was willing to consider the use of K10 levers as an alternative method for medical purposes, including treating drug addiction to replace methadone, but it will require research to be carried out first and should not be implemented in hurry. Thank you.
Now, let's turn the corner to know what is happening around the globe. Advancing to the international news. The Lion Air Flight 610 crashed. It was reported that there are no survivors after the passenger plane carrying 189 people, including crews, operated by Indonesian budget carrier Lion Air, crashed into the ocean on Monday, 29 October 2018 morning. The flight was flying from the capital, Jakarta, to Pangkal Pinang, that took off about 6:20 am according to Jakarta time, but lost contact with the air traffic control at 6:33 am. It was believed that the Boeing plane's emergency locator transmitter was inactive. The Indonesian National Search and Rescue Agency received the report of crash at 7:30 am and a search and rescue operation launched. The operation was done by about 150 rescuers, including divers. Families of passengers turned up at the National Search and Rescue Agency headquarters in Jakarta, hoping desperately for news. The search was stopped as a volunteer died from the decompression while ascending to the surface. The authorities limited their operations to monitor and continues their search for the plane's second black box. Thank you. Outstepping from serious issues, let's focus on weather forecast.
Hello everyone, welcome to the weather forecast. This is me, Vishalini. We'll be covering local weather for today in areas around Terengganu, which is Kuala Terengganu, Kuala Dungun and Kuala Berang. Firstly, Kuala Terengganu is forecasted to have maximum temperature of 30 degrees Celsius today. A partially cloudy and warm day is expected with lowest relative humidity of 30%. Expected 13 hours of daylight, which is 87% of possible daylight. Average speed of southeast wind will be around 10 mph in the morning and southeast at 14 mph during the afternoon. Moving on to the Kuala Dungun. Minimum temperature of 31 degrees Celsius is expected with scattered thunderstorms in the morning, whereas cloudy during afternoon with the thunderstorms. The highest relative humidity will be the 84% and changes of rain will be 80%. Average wind will be southeast at 10 to 15 mph throughout the day. Next, forecast at Kuala Berang shows that the minimum temperature will be around 18 degrees Celsius while the maximum temperature is around 26 degrees Celsius. Mostly raining and damp to start the weekend. The highest relative humidity is said to be around 90%. 15 hours of rain is expected with 100% of possible rain together with the thunderstorms. Citizens are advised to plan their days keeping the weather forecast in mind to avoid unfortunate events from occurring. That's all for today's forecast, and keep watching for more news. Thank you. Now that we know the weather forecast, let's see what's in for the sport freaks.
As for sports, recently esports, known as electronic sports, are on the rise in Malaysia. Esports could keep on growing as technology improves, and there are many exciting changes that are happening. In the 2019 budget, Malaysia's Finance Minister Lim Guan Eng has announced that the government has allocated RM10 million for esport development. This announcement was tweeted by our Youth and Sports Minister Syed Saddiq, which drew the attention of Min Liang Tan, who is the CEO of Razer in Singapore. Min Liang came forward to invest RM10 million in Malaysian esports, together with Hasban Hassan, CEO of K10, who agreed to invest RM100,000 in response to Sadiq's tweet. Not long ago, Ansara Esport hosted Malaysia Esport Convention 2018 in Kuala Lumpur, where a total of 14 disciplines competed in the largest esport tournament. Two major championships, known as Ansara Esport Malaysia Championship and Female Asian Roundup, were included in the grand finals. The event faced many problems but was solved by the unity of Malaysian esport community. The esport community has shown strength against all adversity when they pulled together to help the Malaysia Esports Convention 2018 from becoming a complete failure due to mismanagement from the organizers. With the support of industry players, influencers, volunteers and many others, the event managed to scrape through until the end. Esports play the key role of uniting the Malaysian youths all over the states, which give all the more reason to encourage the grassroots development of our Malaysia esports. However, questions must be sought on how to stay clear of such unfavorable things from happening again in the future. What other actions will be taken by the Youth and Sports Ministry and KBS Malaysia? And how will this influence the reputation of Malaysian esports? This has been Few Minutes with me, Lavanya Ravikumar. Thank you.
In our hectic lifestyle, let's take some time to chill ourselves. So, let's look what's new in the entertainment segment.
Hello and good evening from all of us in PS Bulletin. I am Amrita and I'm the news reporter for our entertainment news. The first thing that you think about when you hear entertainment is, of course, movies. So let's talk about our latest movies in 2018. Let's go!
Go.
One of the latest movies that recently hit box office is The Meg. The Meg, starring Jason Statham and Lig Big Big, has managed to uncover the realm of ocean that is previously undiscovered to us. The Meg has managed to shed light on the possibility that there are creatures living alongside us that we don't even know of. The Meg is a fun-filled film which is packed with adventures, humor and also a great bunch of thriller. Please enjoy it at the weekends with your family and friends. Thank you. Does a nice warm cup of coffee and your cozy sofa reminds you of your childhood? If so, please be sure to watch Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin brings us on a journey to our childhood through a new perspective of our favorite cartoon Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh and his bunch of friends, Piglet, Tigger and Igor, are brought to life in an interesting new storyline which highlights the importance of family values and the importance of the time that we spend with our families and the importance to balance it with our friends and work. Please be sure to catch this movie at your nearest cinema soon. Thank you. Deadpool 2, one of the most awaiting movies in 2018. It may seem like a typical superhero movies where the good guy wins and the bad guy loses. But no, here's the twist. Deadpool is not your ordinary good guy or bad guy. He does good to the people who does good to him and he does bad to the people who doesn't. Like most superhero movies, Deadpool 2 manages to show us the value that we as humans should instill in our daily life. Ryan Reynolds, who managed to portray Deadpool so perfectly, also shows us that in facing the biggest adversary ever, the only thing that we can depend on is ourselves. Even when losing his girlfriend, his life, and losing even his image to the supervillain that created him, he still managed to have a sense of humor in his daily life, and he still manages to do good to help others. We should also imply these values in our daily life to make us a better person. Besides Deadpool 2, the most awaited supervillain movie is Venom. Venom, perfectly performed by Tom Hardy, manages to show in all hardship in life, even when he was at the lowest point of his life, at the bottom. He loses his career, he loses his girlfriend, he loses the future that he planned perfectly for both of them. Still manages to find the one motivation that keeps him going, the one thing that keeps us alive as human beings, our passion. Tom Hardy's perseverance in enduring life and merging with Venom shows us that two living things that are completely different, when managed to find an understanding, can create a great difference towards a better future. Thank you. So guys, now that we know what to watch, grab your handbags, grab your purse, head to the nearest cinema right now. Do not spend your weekend lazy around the bed. I mean, what's that, right? Go and grab a nice box of popcorn and enjoy the movie with your family, friends, or your dear beloved ones. After you have enjoyed your chosen movie, be sure to comment and let us know what you think about it. #PS Bulletin. I am Amrita, your host, signing off. Be sure to tune in next week, same time, same channel. Thank you from all of us in PS Bulletin.
Lastly, let's move forward into what common thread is running through social medias.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today I want to report for our virus news in our bulletin. That's the Pasca Challenge. Okay, Pasca Challenge that influenced the Malaysia artists and community. So let's go to our video.
Satu, dua, tiga. Satu, dua, tiga. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
1, 2, 3. Oi, cepat tiba.
It's new in Malaysia. What do you think about Pasca Challenge? You can do? Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Okay, back to the stage. I'm Muhammad Anwar Fandi for Viral Bulletins.
That's all today from PS Bulletin News. Keep watching to know more about the issues circulating the earth. Thank you.